Hey guys, it's another episode of Ask TSM in our career bootcamp with a little help from our Lenovo Legion Y740. At the box turtle 57 asks, what is your favorite skin in League of Legends? My favorite skin in League of Legends is probably Redeem Driven. I just felt like that skin looked like the coolest out of all rune skins.
My favorite skin would probably be Project Vayne, because I like Vayne a lot and it's really cool when you run from spawn and you're just cruising in your car, like on the motorcycle.
My favorite skin would probably be the, I don't know if it's called Astronautilus skin, but he's basically an astronaut. He looks really clunky when he moves, and when you dance or something, he kind of like swims, or like, it's not swimming, but I think it's because he's an astronaut.
My personal favorite skin has always been Muay Thai Lee Sin.
My favorite skin for a long time was the Snow Nidalee skin, and then TPA Oriana, but I think I like the Prestige Aurelia skin a lot now.
At Chris_TSM_NYM asks, what past teammate was most influential in your growth as a person? Personally, I'd say Huni. I think my time in Equifox, I spent a lot of time working with Huni, and he's helped me grow both in the game and out. Showed me a lot of ways to, one, cope with frustration, and also just showed me like a vast amount of things I could do in the jungle that I didn't know I could do before.
I think for me, it would be Doublelift. I think he showed me a lot of kind of how to be a better teammate, how to be a better leader, and also just generally what are good ways to make your teammates more comfortable and good ways to act around them.
It's more recent, so it's still ongoing, but I would probably say Visichachi. I mean, many players are kind of in the same category, but he is like very different from others in just the way his mindset on things, the way he behaved, and just a lot of good things to take from him.
Closer, who already now plays in Golden Guardians. And I'm really looking forward to play against him and win against him as well. All but gold would you beat us? I don't wanna, this rogue question is so cringe, I'm not gonna answer that. It's too cringe.
What is Rogue's roster?
The roster is not bad. It's Finn, Inspired, Larsen, Hansama and Vander. They did pretty well in last summer. They beat Splice 3-0 in playoffs.
Weren't you guys Spice?
Yeah. Yeah. But they didn't go to Worlds and we did, so...
Yes, absolutely.
Man, I don't know who's on this team.
It's the same roster plus Hansama. Yes,
we take those.
We take those.
See you at Worlds.
At KingLouis_64 asks, you have to go on a date with the last champion you played. How well would it go? I played Galio. So Galio's a giant-ass giant, right?
Well, yeah.
Wouldn't he be like the size of like a skyscraper? Like, how would we even enter into a restaurant?
Or not fit into the door.
Yeah, I don't think that'd be possible.
Cassiopeia, not really my style, I think. Not a huge fan of the snake ladies. What did you play?
My last game was Lucian top.
Ooh.
I'd like to consider myself open-minded,
Spicy.
but I think we just have a nice dinner, I guess, and I'd go home.
MKZ 11. Will Bjergsen keep his beard?
Hopefully not. Just kidding. Don't watch this beard.
It is definitely really long right now. I haven't had it trimmed in almost 2 months, I think, because I've just been traveling, been home. Now I'm in China, and I don't think this is really the place to do it. It'll definitely be shorter than this, but yeah, I don't know. I guess I'll have to wait and see. Maybe I'll surprise you.
At Blake_Blajpar asks, when is the rest of the team growing their beard with Bjerg? Biofrost could rock it.
Well, I'm not, because I can't grow a beard like Bjerg, even if I tried.
Yeah, I don't think anyone on the team can grow a beard like Bjerg.
Personally, mine doesn't grow much more than this little scruff, and I shave very often, so not for me. But you'd have to go and talk to Mr. Wang on that one.
Vincent has a pretty nice stash. I think we could grow that one out if he's willing. At Daily TSM asks, least favorite champs and why?
Oh, I already know mine. I'll start. Skarner. I hate Skarner. Very boring. One of my least favorite champions for a really long time, just due to lack of most genuine fun and enjoyment in the game? One of the most boring characters, hands down.
I immediately started thinking of Nidalee because I've had some really bad experiences from Nidalee recently on the Korean solo queue server. For mid, I don't really know, but jungle probably when my jungler is playing Nidalee. Not when Josh plays it, but just when solo queue players play it, because they will just farm every camp on the whole map. And it's just a straight up 4v5 game, but they have 200 CS, so you know, hopefully they will do something, but they don't. They're just useless.
Yeah, that one's for Spica.
Probably Assassins or all the stupidly overpowered champions like Akali and Kiana and Talon, and just champions that have no counterplay. Unless you're playing Kai'Sa or some other broken champion, because yeah, those kind of assassins are not really, what can you say, it's like the nightmare of AD carries.
At Pump Shoddy Rush asks, what is y'all's favorite snacks for tourney days? I love you, TSM. I mostly eat almonds, bananas, maybe like a muesli bar. I don't know what that's called. Like a oat bar, kind of like that.
Like a Cliff Bar or some shit?
Yeah, kind of like that.
Yeah, okay.
That's usually what I'm eating on game days.
Yeah.
I'm snacking it up.
Game days, I'm a fresh fruit kind of guy. Strawberries, bananas, oranges, that kind of stuff.
At TSM Myth, who is the most thick? I'm literally in TSM. If my question doesn't make the video, I'm suing. Well, I haven't seen BB yet in person, so it's hard to...
BB is definitely the most thick for sure.
Yeah, I'm thinking as well, because from the four of us, I don't think any of us are like that thick. So it's probably BB.
It's BB for sure.
Yeah,
I mean, you haven't seen him here.
I haven't.
He didn't make it
seen...
to China sadly,
yeah.
but he is mad thick.
Yeah, BB.
Yeah, it's probably me.
At _ X Antonio asks, who are you looking to play against the most? Who are you looking forward to play the most next split? Personally, I am looking forward to play against Svenskeren again on EG. I view Dennis as one of, if not the best jungler in the league, and I always love playing against him.
I think I'm looking forward to playing against a lot of the new mids in the league, like Jisuke, Aika, Ryoma, just to see how they'll do. I think it's always fun to play against new players and to see kind of just how good they are coming from other regions, and they usually have different habits or different champion pools or tendencies than players that have played in NA for years.
At I am Totodile asks for BB and DD, what do you think is the hardest top jungle duo to play against in NA? After playing with Dardoch or Josh in Korean solo queue and in scrims, I feel like mechanically we have such a high ceiling that I think we can just beat any top jungle duo just of our skill.
I guess Santorin and Viper. Those guys have a lot of synergy. They've been playing together over a year now, and they play a ton of duo queue together, so I guess...
See the duo queue users like crazy.
Yeah, they're duo queue users, so I would have to say them. At Brickburner YouTube asks, Dardoch, which jungle champs do you wish were meta that are not?
Skarner.
I think the jungle is really wide open right now in terms of viability, so I think everything is technically viable as far as solo queue goes, but I mean, for competitive play, I'm always hoping that things like Graves or Kindred come back. Those are my very much comfort champions, but yeah, like I said, almost everything is viable right now in some cases.
CL _ Primus, what are the players' expectations for next year? Well, my expectations are to win and like do really well. I still haven't won a championship, so that's something I really want to do, and yeah, make it to Worlds as well and have a good showing there. So that's pretty standard, but most of all I want to win a championship.
For me, I probably would want to do well at Worlds. That's my main thing.
I mean, my expectation is always to win the split, and I don't think there's any reason to lower them. That should be the bare minimum of expectation for any pro player, I think. If you have a roster that can realistically win, you should expect and have the want and expectation that your team is going to win the split, I think, and then you kind of just take it from there. I think that we should have won Spring Split last year, obviously. Summer was a bit rough, but we can for sure win the LCS at the very least this year.
Yeah, I would say the same. I think with the roster that we're putting forward, none of not a single member of our roster thinks anything lower than winning the split is going to be the expectation.
At CL Primus, what are the players' expectations for next year? My expectation is obviously winning it all. TL has been winning for too long now. It's time to get back on the throne. And I think this roster has the potential to kick them off. And I think everyone in this team thinks the same and wants the same, and it's just winning. Alright guys, this is it for the video. This is cutscene. Thank you all for watching the video and asking us a lot of questions, and thank you for Lenovo Legion for this awesome video.